Hi everyone, welcome to Raise to Rise podcast, a place where we discuss bite-sized wisdom nuggets with easy-to-follow practices to live a better life. Raise to Rise podcast is supported by Ayurvedic Seva. Ayurvedic Seva is an herbal dietary supplement line set out to change the industry by dedicating the company to quality, safety, and holistic approach on making the wellness journey safe, healthy, and natural. If you want to start adding some natural herbs in your life, then head over to ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. Once again, it's ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. I am your host, Mital Patel, a parenting junkie, Ayurveda enthusiast, and an advocate of conscious living. Today, I'm in a mood to imagine. So let's imagine finishing our day with the same energy we started our day with. Or imagine going through our day without any cravings for caffeine, sugar, or chips. Or even better, let's imagine feeling like our life is not a struggle, like the way we're swimming downstream in the river. Similarly, when we go with the current of nature's natural rhythms, life seems a lot easier. And this is where Ayurveda focuses the most. Ayurveda does tell us that human life is intertwined with the life of nature, and all the great rhythms and forces of nature, like alteration of day and night, the rhythmic cycle of seasons, all of these affects us deeply. And years ago, all those beautiful souls who unfolded the wisdom of Ayurveda for us witnessed the master key to good health, and that is to get ourselves into the harmony with nature. And the reason we're focusing on the harmony with nature is because of our current season. In the episode 18, I talked about the transitioning from summer to fall. And you can go check out for more details where I talk about my favorite practices to get us grounded and feeling healthy in this season where we have more chances of getting sick due to the seasonal changes. But so when Ayurveda says, let's get in tune with nature, it means let's be true to our nature. So we all know that a daily routine is essential for maintaining good health and for transforming our mind, body, and consciousness to a higher level of functioning. All thanks to our information world where it is so easy to access these ancient wisdom and we can live our life to the fullest. Now, what would this regulated daily habit do for us? Believe it or not, it actually puts us in harmony with nature's rhythms. And it establishes balance in our constitution and helps it to regularize our biological clock. Daily routine actually indirectly aids in digestion, absorption, and assimilation of our food. And it actually also generates the self-esteem, discipline, peace, happiness, which results in longevity. So because waking up too early or too late and undisciplined eating or staying up too late or job stress and untimely bowel movements are a few habits that can unsettle us. And bringing regularity in sleeping, waking, eating, and eliminating indeed brings us the discipline to our life and helps maintain the integrity of our doshas. So today I wanted to dive a little deeper into the daily routine, not in the sense of what should be doing like morning journals or shower or prayers, things like that, but a little deeper than that. So did you all know that our body is a clock? Or rather, it is several clocks at once. According to Ayurveda, every organ has a definite time of maximum functioning. So basically, our organs have schedules. Say what? I mean, we don't follow any schedules, but our organs do. So, like, morning time is a long time. Midday is a stomach time when we feel hungry. Afternoon is the liver time. And late afternoon is when the colon and the kidneys operate at their peak. So, this is how our biological clock operates. But it also follows the Ayurvedic doshic clock. Now, you may ask what that is. But today, I wanted to share that Ayurvedic clock and how we can start living in the sync with nature's cycle to de-stress our mind and body and begin to enjoy our life to rise as joyful beings. Now, let's dive in. So, we have 12-hour cycles that each gets divided into 3 smaller cycles, where each 4-hour cycle is linked to certain bodily functions governed by Vata, which is air, and it governs the nervous system. Pitta, which is fire, it governs the digestion and metabolism. And Kapha, which is of earth and water, and it governs the structural strength and immunity of our system. So now all we have to do is understand how to connect our daily routine to these cycles. Shall we start? Let's go. So let's start with morning. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. It is actually sunrise to 10 a.m. So early mornings are kapha time. It makes us feel fresh, but a little heavy and supporting our physical strength. So this is the best time for exercise and physical labor before sun is at its peak. Then comes to 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is where the kapha slowly merges to pitta, and pitta increases during this time. And this is the best time of the day to eat our biggest meal, as our digestive fire or pitta is the strongest in the middle of the day, so we can digest better. Then 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., where vata increases in the late afternoon. So this is the best time for mental and creative energy, as the nervous system is more active. And if we are craving sugar during this time, which indicates exhaustion, poor digestion, or that we didn't eat a sufficient lunch. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Again, kapha increases in a period of cooling air, inertia, and declining energy. This is the best time to begin settling down for sleep. Kapha is very heavy, and with cortisol levels dropping at this time, we should be getting sleepy, technically. But of course, if we don't have our devices like phone and TVs around, we should be getting sleepy at this time. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Again, pitta is at its peaks. This is the time we should be sleeping. The liver does its D work, that is digestion and detox, like a janitor who is always cleaning floors and windows. And if we're constantly up and awake during this time, we're actually disturbing the detox cycle. And our body janitor, Mr. Pitta, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Again, our vata increases during this time. And this is where the nervous system begins to stir before sun rises. This is the best time to sleep deeply and naturally wake up before sun rises. Vata creates the movement in our system, so it's better to let our body do its work. So this is Ayurvedic clock when a particular dosha is operating at its peak, and a biological clock when a particular organ is operating at its peak. So based on these clocks, the Ayurvedic sages developed the dinacharya, meaning daily routines. And our daily routine is the art of bringing harmony between the biological and doshic clocks in chronological time. This is idle, but we all should do the best we can to understand how we have lost our connection to the nature, and it is the very first step in restoring our optimal health. So let's connect to our body clock with the flow of nature's cycle and live a life of balance and vitality. Thanks for listening to Raise to Rise podcast. We would absolutely love to hear your thoughts about today's episode. Please let me know you have listened to this episode and fill me with your aha moment. Share it on Instagram, tag me with hashtag Raise to Rise or at Raise to Rise, and I would love to share those to my stories and shout you out there. I would also love if you can subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. It's our brand new podcast launch, and we have some bonus giveaways going on for the top raters and reviewers. Also, I would love to send you my 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. All you gotta do is leave me a review in the iTunes store, take a screenshot, and email it over at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com. Again, take a screenshot of the review and email me at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com, and I will send you the 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. Thank you so much for being the active listener of this podcast. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for raising your consciousness and rising as joyful beings.